Hey, hello! Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. Bonjour tout le monde! I am here on a parking spot by the side of a small road. It is not the parking I've slept on because early in the morning, it wasn't even 8 o'clock, loads and loads of hunters and their dogs came to my parking together for a hunting party, for a shooting party. So I fled from that parking, still in my PJs, and as soon as I found a picnic table, I put my car there, and there I had my breakfast and I got ready for my day. And what is my day going to look like? Well, some of you might not know, but I am on a road trip all the way from the western part of France, Finistère, and I'm going all the way to the eastern part, to the Alps, and I'm almost there. I am in the Beaujolais region. You can hardly see it because it's so misty, but it is beautiful and the autumn colors are just so magnificent. But today I am going to Lake Annecy and you are coming with me. And here I am, an hour and a half after I've been rudely woken up by those hunters and mostly loads of dogs. I'm here on my way. It is 9:30 almost, and it's such a pity it's so misty because the scenery is pretty. On my travels through France, I'm not doing it on my own, I am traveling with a companion, and that's my dog Viking. Now Viking absolutely loves driving in the car and it makes him so sleepy, so you can't have a quieter companion. I'm in Villefranche-sur-Saône, where I more or less start today's journey. Well, it was in the countryside, but I am happily following the Route des Vins de Beaujolais, the Beaujolais Trail, if you like. I say happily because I could take a route that is faster, but that's not how this journey works. Well, that was a little bit of a disappointing start of the day. First, those game hunters, and there are everywhere. It wasn't only on my parking, you can see them all. Sunday is a hunting day in France, that I know, in the summer. And then a lot of fog, mist, and then rain. I just stopped in a little village to see whether going to Annecy is a good plan, and apparently in Annecy, bright blue skies. I have no idea whether we already see mountains or something because it's still very misty further ahead, but it's not raining anymore. Okay, this is starting to look mountainy and sunny to me. Yeah, woo! At last, it's almost 11 in the morning and it's promising to be a lovely day after all. I have decided to... Oh, it's good. No sunshine here. I have decided to take a little detour and go in the mountains a little bit with the smaller roads that I love so much, so that we can make a little halt, wander around a little bit up there, and that way Viking and I can stretch our legs before we continue our road to Annecy. And here is where I parked my Kangoo. We're going for a little stroll and maybe see some nice views. Is this going to be a day of small disappointments? The only thing I saw was a waterfall in the distance, and the trail that I could take was only about 50 meters long. So that was quick and easy. And okay, on our way to Annecy. 1 hour to go. Well, in the meantime, I lost the dog. Look. No one there anymore. I don't know why, but he didn't want to stay in this basket thing. He only wanted to go on my lap, and no way, Jose. So he's punished. He's in the back. Oh, look at that! That's water. That's water. Look at that color there. Wow. I take back what I said about a day of deceptions. This is just magnifique. It is so, so gorgeous, so beautiful. We're almost there. We both have arrived on an enormous parking spot. I will have a look. There is some payment to do. There is, it looks like you have to pay here, so I'm just gonna have a walk around with Viking, and if this pleases me, we're gonna stay here. No! Not only was the parking free, the place is just amazing. And apparently a 20-minute walk to the old town. On a beautiful autumn Sunday, but what a crowd here in Annecy. Woo. Well, everybody, now I don't know what to do. Either stay here in Annecy, it's quite early, it's not even 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and stick around with Viking, but we had a long walk, so not quite sure what to do. Or I just continue, say half an hour more, and find another parking spot. Okay, it's decided. I am going to look around, see if I can find something else. If not, I can always come back here because there's space here. It is absolutely amazing. Okay, I've been driving around a little bit and seen very, very beautiful sights and charming houses and no parking at my liking. So I'm going back to where I was in Annecy, and that parking felt safe and okay. So that is where I am going to spend the night. Oh, Vicky. We're back. Back to the same spot as I was a couple of hours before. You can hardly see them, but look at the mountains there. Look at the mountains there. Wonderful. Maybe later on after dinner, walk the same walk as I did earlier, and with the lights on the lake. Oh, that is so romantic, Viking and me. For now, I say thank you all for watching. What started as a day turned out to be quite a good one. And stick with me, and I'll see you again next time on my videos. Bye bye, au revoir et à bientôt.
¿Qué tal?